You gotta fear him, because he got the way. Let me get Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
I'm gonna finish it off. It says,
Come on.
keep the commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why we here, man. In this white man's world, man, trapped over here in this society where shit, you gotta work. You gotta work or they gonna shut everything down. And work can keep you busy from doing what you really wanna do. This shit's a trap, man. Right? But go ahead.
This Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
The Bible is repetitive. It keep telling you the same thing over and over. Right? Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
Fear him, man. Right?
To walk in all his ways. And to love him.
Right.
And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Right. That's the whole duty of man.
Okay.
Fear the Most High and know that he'll jack you up. You know, so we love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Look into this. You got to keep the commandments, man.
Con, nice to meet you, brother.
Con, I'm Isaiah, man. Good meeting you. So,
real quick, one more. Hey, you eat pork?
No.
Okay, you eat seafood like shrimp, crab, lobster? No. Okay, Con. Those Dominicans, those commandments that we got to keep. All right, Con. All right, for sure.
Con. Look into it, man.
I definitely would.
All right. Let me get. I was just going into. Let me get Romans 12 and 1, man. Let's start there. You know? Let's start at Romans 12 and 1.
Con, it's Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your body a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
Right, it's the least you can do. The Lord said, present your body a living sacrifice. What do you do with a sacrifice? You burn it, man. You burn it, brothers. Man, when you look at these YouTube videos and you see, Esau bowing, you see everybody, come Yasharallah. That's not what this truth is, man. It's a life of suffering. And you can ask brothers that's really been in this thing, the Lord put them through the fire, because what? Fire purify you. The more fire, and brothers, some brothers, he turned the heat up, man. Like, I haven't been through this much struggle or turmoil all my life. All my life.
That's crazy.
All my life, but I understand. See, the understanding is the Lord is putting you through these things so you fear him more. The more you fear the Most High, the better off you're gonna be. You see? So, a living sacrifice. Brothers is burning alive, man. Lord got you on the fire, man. Because he love the smell of that smoke, man, going up. Hey, some brothers, he burn more. Why? Because he like the way it smells. Because you a pleasant offering. Even Yahweh Shai, the prophecy said it pleased the Most High to crush him. So it pleased the Most High to put his son, his only begotten son, through the most treacherous ways, man. It tell you that in the wisdom of Solomon, that wisdom, she gonna be treacherous with you, and improve you. You had a precept?
Can I get Matthew 7 and 13? Like what brothers going into, like, and it's no escaping it. Once you're Israelite and you the Most High done deems you worthy to follow these commandments to your best ability, it's no escaping it, right?
Right.
Anything like brother was going into is what I'm saying. Anything you try to do, he's gonna mess it up because you're not entering at the straight gate.
Come on. Yeah. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 13. And it reads, enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go therein at. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Right, like brother was going into, it's a hard thing. Excuse me, it's a hard thing to do. If you don't enter into the straight gate, everything he gonna do is gonna mess up. Like, it's another precept that tell you, you can't get into, if robbers can't get into through the window, or you can't sneak into the kingdom or nothing like that. If you're not going on his path, he gonna jack you up until you know what I'm saying, you get back on the line.
Come on, that's well spoken, man. And that path is what? That path is give me Esdras, 2nd Esdras 7 and 7, man. So, brothers that come into this thing, don't be mistaken, man. The Lord's gonna try you, like any other good thing. If you want to prove a friend, prove somebody that's close to you, you gotta test them. You gotta put people through tests, see if they gonna be there. Okay, you there when it's good, but what about when it's bad? Even Job said that. You know, Job understood why the Most High was putting him through that fire. I gave you good, but will you walk with me through the bad? And that's a true friend. Will you walk with me when it get tough? You know what I'm saying? When you turn your back on me, a lot of brothers turn their back. It get too much. But what the Lord got in store, you gotta prove yourself for that, man. The Lord just not. Yahweh Shah came and laid down his life. You think you just waltzing into the kingdom, walking into these new bodies and dominion? No. Let me get that.
2nd Ezra 7:7.
Right.
The entrance thereof is narrow.
It's narrow, man. It's difficult. Read.
And it's set in a dangerous place to fall.
It's set where?
Set in a dangerous place to fall.
Yeah, don't get it mistaken, man. This Hebrew Israelite,
Dangerous.
this walk is dangerous.
That's a
It's
bar.
full of danger. You know, anytime you was seen with Bible with fringes and looking up Deuteronomy 28 and 68, man, the enemy watching you. You know, you looking up the YouTube pages, you on the list, man. You know what I'm saying? At any given time, they could come kick on your door and snatch you up, man. It's not about YouTube videos and this some real life, man. You could get jacked up for this. It's set in a dangerous place to fall. Hey, it's a time that you're gonna be hated now. You know, that's what we signed up for, to be hated of all men. Go ahead.
Like as if they were on a fire on the right hand,
Right.
and on the left of deep water.
Right, fire, man. You already, you know, you gotta deal with lust by yourself. Then you got, you know, my mom, she damn called me and damn invited me to church, man. That shit pissed me off, man. Wicked. She invited me to church and then she offered to cook me some pasta and shrimp, man. I'm like, what type of demon is this, man? You know, but hey, you know, give me yeah, you see the wickedness. Give me Genesis 47:9, man.
Can I make a point real quick on that precept?
You got it.
It says, I'm gonna read it again. It says 2nd Ezra 7:7 says the entrance thereof is narrow and set in a dangerous place. Like it's talking about the walk, the walk of life to the kingdom of heaven is dangerous. So what's so dangerous about the pulpit and the mega church?
No, not a damn thing.
There's nothing dangerous about that.
Not a damn thing, man. They might hug you to death. You know, if you can die from tears
Con.
and hugs, hey, it could be dangerous. You know, give me Genesis 47:9, man. This walk that we walking is nothing new. You know, it's nothing new.
Genesis 47:9. And Jacob said unto Pharaoh, the days of the years of my pilgrimage are 130 years.
Right?
Few evil have
Few and what?
few and evil have the days of the years of my life been.
And that's how it be, man, on this side of the earth. When you in Esau's kingdom, your days gonna be few and they gonna be evil, man. You know, everybody putting on the facade like they living well and, you know, everything's up and up. We know how you living because we all under the curses, man. Your days is few and evil, man. That's why you always drink. That's why you always smoke. That's why it's always arguments, because your days are few and they evil. You know?
5%.
Give me 2 Corinthians 4 and 5. 2 Corinthians 4 and 5.
This 2 Corinthians. This 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 5. For we preach not ourselves, but Christ Jesus the Lord, and ourselves.
We gotta say Yahweh Shah.
It says, for we preach not ourselves, but Yahweh Shah Mashiach,
Right,
the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Yahweh Shah's sake.
right. Read.
For Yahweh, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness,
Right.
have shined in our hearts to
Right.
give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh in the face of Yahweh Shah
Right.
HaMashiach.
So certain brothers he woke up. He called out of darkness and gave them the light, the understanding, to shine. Right, read on.
But we have this treasure in earthen vessels.
Right, it's a treasure, man. The Lord didn't have to give us this truth. He said, but wait, we got this treasure.
That's fine.
Even in this vessel, right?
That's
Read.
That the excellency of the power may be Yahweh and not of us.
Right, man.
That's
So
right.
so the Lord is raising man up, man, that you can't deny, man. You can't deny that this brother, hey, he's from the hood. How does he understand this book like this? You know, read.
Real quick, it says the power is of God and not of us. That Most High's power, you know, that's crazy just to even fathom. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That means he's really dealing with brothers.
Come
When people say that, that's not just like a proper thing to say. He say the only reason people doing this because he's personally dealing with them.
He's dealing it. What else would drive you to stand in negative degree weather? That you itching, you gotta do it.
Come
It
on,
ain't like you want, I gotta do it, man.
come on.
That's the Most High. You know?
Even you having a burning conscience to want to, you know what I'm saying, keep the commandments. That's all of the Most High.
It's all of the Most
A
High.
lot of people don't even feel any type of way when they go off. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Because that.
Yeah, finish that.
Verse 8, it says, we are troubled on every
And
side.
that's the thing. That's this fire again, man. Trouble on every side, man. Brothers, man. You know, getting fired. This is a small town. So like I'm well known in this city. Like I'm known by the police, by the mayors. Like they know me. Like I keep getting fired from jobs, man. For no reason. I can't keep a job here. I'm hard pressed. The brothers is pressed on every side. Read.
It says, we are troubled on every side,
Right.
yet not distressed.
But not distressed. It's all good. Read.
We are perplexed,
Right.
but not in despair.
Read.
Persecuted, but not forsaken.
Right.
Cast down, but not destroyed.
But not destroyed. Read.
Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahushai,
Right.
that the life also of Yahushai might be made manifest in our body.
And that's the life. That's the life of a servant. The life of a servant ain't like a high profile, immaculate, hopping out of limousines, paparazzi popping around the corner. That's not the life of a servant. It's hard pressed. You know, on every side is trouble. You see? Was it more on there or is that it?
I'm gonna read verse 10 again. It says, always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahushai, that the life also in Yahushai might be made manifest in our body. So he obviously not talking about you literally dying. Like he's talking about you giving up stuff that's gonna make life uncomfortable to keep the
Right.
commandments. Like
Right.
that's mighty. But he said that is like brother was just going into. That's your sacrifice. That's your sacrifice like Yahushai was doing
Right.
on earth.
Right, and I was talking to the rib earlier. Most of the time, that's the only time Jay complain when the Lord make your life uncomfortable. He takes something from you that Esau gave you, and that's wicked. For that, the only time that you uncomfortable. You know, he take your car, now you uncomfortable. He take your job, now you uncomfortable. He hit up your butt. All these things are gonna pass away. What about your soul and your spirit? What about things that matter? Don't you still got your loved ones? You got your wife? You got your children? You know, give me 1 Timothy 6:6, man. 1 Timothy 6:6, right? Because Jake, man, only thing he want is leeks and melons, man. The things of Egypt make Jake satisfied, you know. But the things of the spirit, those are the things that you have to not be without, man. Those are the things that should drive you. You see? Give me that.
You say you want 1 Timothy 6?
6:6, God.
It say, but verse 1 Timothy 6:6. But godliness with contentment is great gain.
Right, godliness with contentment is great gain, because what, you're going to be able to control your spirit in a world that's falling. Like, anxiety levels are so high, you know, because people becoming incontent. They don't know how to fix that, man. They trying to fix it with weed, fix it with alcohol, fix it with pills, fix it with women, fix it with whatever. They trying to fill that void. But the servants of the Most High are content, man. Nothing shaking them. Read.
It say, but godliness, so like in verse 7, for we brought nothing into this world, and it
Right.
is certain we cannot carry nothing out.
Right, why stress over the things that you didn't even bring into this world? You acquired that shit in what, 6 months, a year? Jake act like, even if you was to lose it, Jake act like you can't get it back. That's how he be actually stressing. Like you can't get it. Everything that they took, you got right back. You see? And that's the cycle they try to put you on to keep you stressing, to keep you worrying, to keep you running on that rat wheel, man. Fuck this shit, man. Hey, Putin, if you hear me, press it. Press that shit, man. What are you waiting on, man? Press it.
it's a precept that tell you too. Think not what you shall put on and what you shall eat. Like
Right.
for life is more important than food and raiment.
Come on. Give me was it more on there? Should be more on there.
Verse 8, it says, having food and raiment, let us there be with content.
Mm-hmm.
But they that will be rich fall into temptation,
Right.
and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, was drawn men in destruction and perdition.
Right, man. That contentment, it go a long way. Give me Zechariah 13, verse 8. Actually, give me verse 9. Zechariah 13 and 9.
Zechariah chapter 13, verse 9. Oh, my hands is frozen.
Yeah, I'll read for a second. We'll give it about 15 more minutes.
It say, and I will bring the third part through the fire,
Right,
and will refine them as silver is refined,
right,
and will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name.
right.
And
Because everybody have to go through the fire, but everybody not coming out the fire. And that's what we have to realize, man. Everybody's got to go through these turmoils, through these tests, through these struggles, but not everybody come out. Not everybody got that fortitude to survive that strength, that spiritual, that mental strength to abide. And the Lord gonna give his sons, his daughters, the ones that he called, he gonna give them that strength. No matter what they coming up out that flame, you know, soon as you think that they are, and you know what's kind of crazy? Because there's certain brothers that got your damn Fallout video ready. You know what I'm saying? They already got it, man. They got your Fallout video. Stay waiting for, they on the edge of their damn seat waiting for you to fall out the truth. So they can bring out their video, they precepts. But the Lord gonna bring his people through the fire, right? Give me Numbers. I got a couple more. Give me Numbers, one of my favorites. Give me Numbers 31 and 23.
This Numbers 31, 23.
Read.
It say, everything that may abide the fire, ye shall make it go through the fire.
Read it again.
Everything that may abide the fire, ye shall make it go through the fire.
Right, everything that can go through the fire, it's got to go through the fire. It's got to go through the fire. You know, you just got to pray that you make it out. You know,
that remind me of that 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Like, he not gonna do nothing that or he not gonna push through nothing that you not built to handle. He not gonna make a way for you to escape.
Yeah, those that love him. It's obvious that he put certain men and certain women stuff that he know they not gonna be able to escape. You see? And that's a different type of love. He said, you know, I'm gonna kind of test you, but I'm gonna make you sure you get through this. In other words, I'm gonna give you the answers to the test. I ain't gonna give everybody the answers to the test. And that show you that the Lord don't love everybody. Because some people went through these things and they didn't make it out. But he said, you know, I'm only gonna put so much on you, not that much. Give me Isaiah 43 and 2.
Isaiah 43 verse 2. It say, when thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee.
Right.
And so like when thou pass through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overflow thee.
Right.
When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. Right,
man. So when you walk through this fire, the Lord's gonna be with you, and that's what this servant's going through. They going through this fire, man. I got one more, and I'm gonna end with that. Cause it's cold. What is it like? What's the temperature out here? It's cold, man.
It didn't even get that cold until we start teaching. I swear I was out here for a little bit. No, it's not like this.
It's the prayers Azariah 1:1, and it reads, it says, and they walk in the midst of the fire, praising Yahweh and blessing the Lord. And that's got to be the mind state.
That's the key.
Yeah, when you walk through this fire, you gotta keep your spirit right. You're gonna go through it, man. Everybody gonna go through it. Who are you? Are you more important than your forefathers? Then Yahweh Shah say, are you able to drink of this cup? You know, so just like a good soldier, you have to embrace these things, man.